Hi everyone, I'm Mindy Eggen and welcome back to another Flosstube video. It has been a while. It's been a long while since I've shared anything. I've had a few requests on what I'm up to and just things cross-stitching. So I'm going to share with you some projects that I've been working on, some starts. I do have some kind of finishes. I did finish the stitching piece of it, but I didn't put things together. So I'm just going to share with you some of those things, where I got them. And then I'm also going to share with you some new products that I purchased and I'm excited to start. So I will show you that. Okay, so first we'll take a look at some things that I actually finished the stitching on. I keep everything in all of these kind of zipper pouch bags. I get them from Hero Arts, Simon Says Stamp, and Tailored Expressions, and I like organizing this way. The only thing I need to do is probably put a label on here because I end up having to just fish through it a lot. So these are some of the finished things that I have. This was a Quaker from Primrose Cottage, I believe it is. And I think this was the Valentine's Quaker. So I really loved how this came out. You may have already seen this because I didn't go back and watch my videos to see what I showed you and what I didn't. But I love this. It is so cute. I do have the finishing kit to turn it into a mini pillow. I think you could also frame this and make a nice decor piece. So I did finish that. I was really excited for this one. And I love that pink cloth. And they did have a kit where it had the thread too. So I really like that. That was really easy because I didn't have to sit and switch colors all the time. So I loved how this one came out. This was the pamphlet for it. So yeah, Primrose Cottage. So they had, forgot to shut my phone off so it doesn't make noise. But yeah, so this was the pattern for it. And then this, I think this fabric came in the kit because I know I definitely didn't pick it out. Get my mouse out of the way there. So that is that one. Really loved how that came out. Then we have another Quaker. I love their Quakers. This one was the Patriotic. I think I finished it. Yes, I did. And, you know, lots of lessons were learned over the course of the year that I'll talk about here and there. So I found out I love 14 count. I'm probably going to stick with 14 count Aida. This I think was like platinum, and I bought a whole bunch of it because I thought I was really going to love platinum. I do not. Not when it comes to white, because you can't even hardly see the white detail on there. I'm not going to redo it. That was a lot of work, but I really liked how it came out. So it's just one of those kind of lessons learned. I'll have to do something with that platinum fabric, but 14 count. And I know a lot of times they do theirs in a different count. So I always go to Fat Quarter Shop and plug in my measurements and then kind of see what it spits out for what I need for size and stuff like that. So, but I do really like this pattern and I loved those colors. So again, that one, I believe they had a kit for, so I still have to finish it to put it into a pillow, and then it had the thread. So those were things that I actually finished. So I'm pretty sure at the start of the year, I said I was not going to start projects until I actually finished something, and I completely lied to myself. I do have a couple starts going on. Some of them, I mean, they're very seasonal. I'm a seasonal cross stitcher. And some of them, I just was so excited to start a new pattern that the other things got put off on the side. But one of the things I really love, or one of the companies I really love is, I think it's Shannon Christine Designs. She does free patterns in there. She's got clubs that you can subscribe to and get some patterns with. And she is also very seasonal. It's just a lot of great patterns in there. And I loved the style of it. So she had some Halloween ones. They were in a Halloween club or a subscription. And I did start a couple of them. I obviously didn't finish, but they were really cute. Here is how I've been keeping all of my floss. On these little binder rings, and then on these, I probably should go through and combine my past ones because I just buy a new thread pack and then for whatever project I'm doing, but I really like these. So I always keep my thread in my zipper pouch. This was another one. I was experimenting with fabric, and this was Halloween. So cute. I love how that came out. Again, the fabric I used did not show the white very well, but I already started on this fabric. So if I'm going to continue, there's like a whole series of these. If I'm going to continue, I'm going to just use the same one. Again, it's probably 14 count Aida because that's what I've preferred to stitch on. So that was a pumpkin. And then this one is, I think, a little monster. I think I was in a stitch. Yep, I'm still in a stitch. Yeah, so I didn't finish that one, but it's going to be a little, I think it's a one-eyed monster. It was super cute. And there's a whole bunch, I want to say maybe 12 of these designs in the subscription. So that one, again, I'm not actually, you know, I'm sad that I didn't get done for Halloween, but this is something I can put away and pick up again next year for Halloween. So I will put that back. So those were really cute. I really like those. Another start that I have is another Quaker from Primrose Cottage. This is the Honeybee Quaker. There's actually, I think, like a whole series of these. And I did buy, so when I get to some of the other projects or some newer projects I bought, I do have a lot of the Primrose Cottage Quakers. So I didn't bring everything out that I've purchased over the year, but I really do like these. So this is the Honeybee Quaker. It had the floss pack and the finishing kit to turn it into a mini pillow. I really, really love that they do these floss packs, so then I don't have to sit and hunt all these colors down. I can just buy the kit. It comes with my pattern. So this one, it's a work in progress. I did not get very far. I think when I started it, then seasons and holidays started coming up. So that is, and it was a little difficult for me. I did struggle with this one. I'm not sure why, but I am liking how it's coming out. So I will continue with it at some point once we get past the Christmas season. But this is super cute. A whole series, I think, of these kind of honeybee ones and honeycomb and things like that. So another one that is super cute and I'm still in process of. This one I wanted to bring out because it's probably one that I started with in the beginning when I started the Flosstube video. These, I don't even remember what they were called. So these were from Stitching with the Housewives. And again, didn't really know my fabric colors very well. I'm not happy with the fabric color. I think this might be the same fabric I used with my Halloween ones. And I'm not in love with it. I mean, yes, I do have some work in it, but I'm not in love with it. I may just end up restitching these and kind of falling back in love with it. I do want to complete them because I do have the wooden finishing pieces to put these on, and the company actually sent me those, which I feel really bad I haven't used them yet. But I think I'm going to redo this, and I think I might do it on, I don't know, maybe a darker color. I haven't decided, but I wanted to show you this because this didn't move and I didn't really do anything with it. So it happens. Another one you may remember from the beginning of the year when I started my Flosstube stuff was the Create. And so I did work on this throughout the year, and I do have all the colors technically finished. Don't mind the dog hair. It's literally everywhere. So that came out just beautiful. Now, these are all, I think it's meant to be open. There's no stitching there. It's just meant, I don't know if it's meant to be left white or what, but I didn't want it just open. I actually wanted white in there. So I started going through and adding white stitching in there to give it a nice finished complete look. And that is really, really hard. And that's kind of why it's not quite finished yet, is because just trying to see the stitches with white thread on white, and there's so much of it, I was struggling. So it's kind of just one of those things that I pick up every now and then. And I mean, there's no thinking involved really. It's just, I don't have to switch colors. It's just white. So I am really happy with how this turned out. This one is Shannon Christine Designs. It's a gorgeous pattern. I did switch up my colors of floss just to use what I had on hand. So this isn't exactly the color scheme. It is a rainbow color scheme, but not exactly the colors that she used. I just swapped them out. So yes, I have made progress on that one. Okay, so some of the new things, that I picked up. This is one I actually started. I have a few other ones I'm going to share with you that I didn't start yet. I literally just got this yesterday, and I put everything off on the side to start it because I was really excited for this. Plus, I really want to finish a Christmas piece. So again, Floss Pack. This is from Primrose Cottage. It is their Christmas Quakers, and I'll show you a couple of the other ones, but oh my gosh, it is so pretty. I love these colors. I'm very into traditional Christmas colors this year, or even kind of more of that vintage edge to it with the dark colors and the dark reds. So super cute. I started this one. This is Cocoa Quilt. There's also a Cocoa Quaker, and I have the floss pack for both. And then I finally, I think, found the fabric that I really like. So this is Sage Summer Khaki 14 count Aida. I think, so this is from Fat Quarter Shop, but I think Primrose Cottage may also sell it. So it is a pretty dark color, but I'm finding that especially for these Quakers, it looks really nice. So that was my start. I gotta remember which way is up and down. So that was my start. I did that last night. I was just so excited to get a start on it. And I think this is gonna be really, really cool. Again, it's gonna be a pillow, or I could turn it into home decor if I want to. So just love this. And I need to pick up more needle minders because, well, if I finish a project, I wouldn't need more. But this one happens to be from Spellbinders. My other ones come from Fat Quarter Shop, and I just hold my needle on there. And I have no idea what size needle I'm using. I just pick up a pack. I think I got mine from Spellbinders, so I've just been using whatever theirs is. So unfortunately, I do not know my needle size, but I love this. And I'm in the process of ordering more of this color fabric. So I think I finally found the color that I love. Okay, so some newer things that I wanted to share with you that I have, and I already have in bags so that it's ready to go, because a lot of these from Primrose Cottage you can pick up kits for. So they have their finishing kits. I ordered 2, but it comes with the thread and then also the backing and everything to finish it off into a pillow. This one happens to be the Spring Quaker, so it's beautiful purples. I thought that was really nice. And I also know that I love stitching this style. So the classic Colorworks, the ones that they picked out here, let me grab it. Yeah, they're all the same color. So it's just, I'm not even sure how to describe it, but you just grab a strand of thread, and then on that thread are like a variation of colors. It's just kind of dyed so that it has like an ombre effect going through the whole thing. So I love those. Those are really easy to stitch. Just follow the pattern and go. There's not a lot of switching between colors. So this one is the Spring Quaker. And I have enough. I could probably do 2. Now theirs is pretty light. So my Platinum might actually work for this particular one. This one is the Winter Quaker. So I think this one was probably released. Yeah, this is 2023. So this is last year's, but it was really pretty. I love the blues. So again, I have the thread pack and the pattern for that. And then the last one that I wanted to show you, because this is part of the package that I got yesterday, is the other patterns that they released. So this is the Cocoa Quaker that goes with the thread pack that I showed in my work in progress. Cute little snowman. Absolutely love that. Again, I'm probably going to use that khaki fabric that I showed you instead of their light one, because it's just what I found comparable. And I want to make sure that my white really stands out instead of getting lost in the fabric. So that is the Cocoa Quaker. And then we have Christmas Magic, and it's this beautiful one with all these words. I've never done one like this before, so this is meant to be like framework. I have purchased patterns from Primrose Cottage with words like this. I think there's like some Patriotic ones that I've purchased, and a few other ones, maybe like the Honeybee type of one has words, but I haven't actually attempted it yet. So I was kind of giving myself a little grace and starting out with the Quaker or the Quilt one, because I know that I'll enjoy that. I'm not sure if I'll enjoy doing words. And then, of course, I have the finishing pack. So this is the finishing pack for the Cocoa Quaker. So what that is creates the, it's got the rickrack around it, and then it's got the backing for the pillow. So that is Cocoa Quaker. I have the finishing pack for the Cocoa Quilt. This is the finishing kit for, I don't know, it says Lindsay's Christmas Finishing Favorites. I have no idea. I guess I purchased that. I don't know what I'm doing with it, but it's really pretty. I did pick up a beige 14 count. This may actually be one that they recommended as far as a substitute for what they used. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I like it that light. I don't think my white is going to show up as well. So, and I really want the white to show. So I don't know if I'll use that. And then the Christmas Magic Floss Pack. So this goes with the words. Like I said, I've purchased over the year different Quakers, different patterns. I know that I really like Primrose Cottage. That's one of my favorites. I also really love Shannon Christine Designs. So if you're interested, I can provide links down the bottom. I don't think they're affiliate links. I'm just kind of doing this for fun and just sharing that information with you because I know some of you have asked for that. One of the reasons that you haven't seen a lot of me on my cross stitching is I think my last one was filmed probably earlier in the year, and then my daughter graduated. She was a senior, and so it was her last summer. Plus, with summer, Dalton is home, and it's really hard for me to film front-facing videos like this, or even, you know, facing my table and talking because he's in the other room. I don't have a separate room. I'm in my kitchen. I rearrange it a lot, but I'm in my kitchen, and he doesn't have volume control. He plays his iPad or games or talking, and there's no volume control with him. So I can't really film like this when he's home. And if he does, you know, go out with dad shopping or something like that, I'm in the middle of something else. I don't have time to stop, clear my desk, and rearrange for a cross-stitching project or video. So that's why you haven't seen a lot of me. Plus, paper crafting videos are my full-time job, so I'm really busy with that. Daughter in college, got to pay for that. So I've been really busy in the paper crafting videos. So that's why you haven't seen a lot. I'll try and do more. I know I've seen a lot of people asking about them. I'll try and share with you on a monthly basis, but I can't make any promises, unfortunately. So that is that. And yeah, now my daughter is in college 3 hours away. So, you know, when it comes to weekends, when she decides to come up, my weekends are spent with her, or, you know, just the presence of her in the house. I just enjoy that. So I don't really do a lot of this, but yeah, that's what's been up with me. So I hope you guys are diving into stitching. I know we all say the same thing. We don't need another hobby if you do some paper crafting, but it is a nice break. I have to say, you know, with paper crafting as my full-time job, I love it. I'm very grateful and thankful for that. And I do enjoy it, but sometimes I need to reset my brain and not think about the composition of a card or whatever project I'm working on. Sometimes I love the stitching, you know, so I'm very thankful to people like Nicole Spohr, who, when I started watching her videos, got me inspired to do my cross stitching again, because it's something I had done years before. So I'm very thankful for that. And also Shari Moss, I have to say, she's another paper crafter in the industry. And she's got some great videos and tutorials too. So those are two people I highly recommend checking out. I know there's lots of other floss tubers out there, but those are the two that I tend to drift towards when it comes to watching videos. Also, you know, like I said, the Fat Quarter Shop does have some great tutorials. Oh, I wanted to touch on beginning of the year, I signed up for, I think, like every club Fat Quarter Shop had. And I've pretty much canceled every club that they had. For one, as I was getting into it, I never actually started any of their projects. And I just found that over time, it wasn't my style. So not saying anything is wrong with it. I just discovered it was not my style. So I did cancel a lot of those. And then they did have like a thread pack one and a fabric one. I am keeping the fabric one because I really do getting that. And I enjoy getting that pack and seeing what it looks like in person. And it's perfect because it's a 14 count Aida. So I am keeping that one, but the thread packs, I've definitely accumulated enough thread. I don't need any more thread. I can do that on my own. And like I said, the patterns, just Some of them I may still start, but the other ones just weren't quite my style as I kind of watched these other companies. And there are lots of great companies out there that I don't even know about, honestly. I mean, I've seen things here and there, but I can't get too many patterns or I'm just going to end up not doing anything. So I kind of stick my focus with these 1 or 2 companies, and that's what I work with. Anyway, I hope something in there is useful for you. I will try and provide links down below. I think Primrose Cottage has their own website now. I'm not sure what's left on Etsy, so I will take a look at that after the video. But definitely kind of just Google, look through. They have some great patterns, and their lives are super cute. I love watching their lives, and being that it's family, you know, they're all family that work this business, I think is super cool too. So. Anyway, that is everything. And now I'm going to get back to work. And I hope you enjoyed today's Flosstube, and hopefully you will see me again soon. Thank you all. Bye.